This is shaping up to be a really good wave. Look at that. Look at that vision.
Stays wide open right there for Dallas Singer, and he shoots out of the barrel, gets into that inside section. Will he make it out?
He did.
Bodyboarding here is just so massive, and you always see where people are at and how good every rider is, sort of thing. It's a good way to almost scale your own surfing to compare to everyone else's, because everyone's trying to go as hard as they can, especially everyone sort of shows up a few days before the contest and tries to get a bit used to the water temp and get a few good waves in the free surfing. So yeah, it's always good then to try and get some good waves and just set yourself up to see how you can go in the competition, because that's kind of what you'll see as soon as everyone puts their ashes on. There was one good swell that just turned up as soon as I got off the plane. Actually had about 2 hours sleep and woke up and everyone was into it, so you just grab your fins and head down. The water temp's a bit kind of cooler, so if you're doing airs and stuff like that, the landings are a lot heavier. You really feel it. It's almost like concrete sometimes. Even trying to pull through a wave, if you come through a pit and you're just trying to duck out through a wave, it's just like trying to pierce the water. It's just so much harder here for some reason. I managed to get a couple of good ramps, and I got a good forward head bowl on the left actually, which is pretty sick. And I don't know, I was just coming down. I sort of started twisting, and then lost kind of where I was. I didn't get to land it, and lost a bit of sleep over it the next couple of nights. Yeah, so that was before the contest, and you got a few good sessions in there, and then yeah, just started to roll through round 1, 2, and 3 for that new format. And for me, it was just a matter of kind of keeping momentum and just looking at the big picture rather than what's right in front of you. I went into the last day knowing the swell was going to pick up, not knowing exactly how much it was. It was going to increase, or if it was even going to be any good, or if the swell was even going to show up. But I was riding down it was funny, I was riding down on my push bike with Winnie in the morning, and it was only just getting light, and there was all this sea spray over the road, and it's just that anticipation that you feel as soon as you can't see the waves yet, but it's all there. There's a lot of atmosphere here, so yeah, I got down there and threw my rashie on for the second heat of the day, and I managed to get through that. And then my next heat was with Winnie, and it was a man-on-man sort of style of thing, and I was really keen to get through it. I love this event, so I've always kind of dreamt of pushing it to the end. So I had that one with Winnie, and just the waves didn't come for me, and I managed to get a chance right at the end there. I just didn't hold on to an air that I wish I did. I held on as long as I could, but people just push it straight to the rocks, and the whole thing had just gone dry on me, and I tried to fight it for as long as I could, but yeah, I managed to get an incomplete score in that last one, and Winnie ended up progressing through the day, and I knew he was going to do really well because he's always a great competitor out there, and it's a pleasure to watch on waves like that because he just surfs it so functionally. It was pretty good to see, two different styles of approaching that contest, which Winnie was kind of going about, more of a casual, more set on technique and stuff like that, where it just seemed like Tamega just manhandled that comp, and he was unbeatable after that quarter final because he was just he just stamped his presence there so much. Sitting there watching the final, it's just geez man, it's just with that kind of role, you wouldn't know how to approach beating someone in that sort of mindset almost. He was surfing unbelievable, and it was pretty inspiring really to see Tamega after so many years, he can dominate an event when he wants to like that, and it's pretty inspirational. It's cool.